GPT-Zero is one of the most well-known AI detectors online. Students, teachers, and writers use it. But popular doesn't always mean best. So in this video, I'm testing the biggest GPT-Zero alternatives, Pangram, Winston AI, and Humolingo. I'll check whether they can detect ChatGPT, avoid false positives, and generate useful reports that actually help teachers, students, and teams. By the end, we'll answer one question. Which GPT-Zero alternative should you actually use in 2026? Ready? My name is Anangsha Alamyan and welcome back to another new video. Today we are testing 3 of the most powerful AI detectors on the market to answer one important question. What is the best GPT-Zero alternative? The biggest problem with AI detectors is they don't always agree. As you will see on this test, sometimes AI detectors can mark a human written text as 100% AI, making it a false positive. And sometimes AI detectors can also mark an AI generated text as 100% human, which is why having one AI detector in your kitty might not always be the best solution. It's always a good idea to run your text through 2 or more than 2 AI detectors to get the most comprehensive and well-rounded answer. Another issue with AI detectors is AI humanizers can often confuse AI detectors, as you will see in this test. And sometimes mixed writing, that is human plus AI writing, is more difficult for AI detectors to judge. So what makes a good GPT-Zero alternative? My criteria are the following: accuracy, false positives, reports, plagiarism, integrations, pricing, and ease of use. The tools I tested for this video are Pangram Labs, Winston AI, and Humolingo. The test method is same for all the tools. First, I tested a human written article, a ChatGPT article, a Claude article, a Gemini article, and an AI humanized article. So now let's talk about the testing methodology and go through each of the results one by one. The first tool is Pangram AI. For the purpose of this test, I asked ChatGPT to write me a 300-word essay about growing up in India as the single child of a middle-class household in the early 2000s. As you can see, it's a very specific topic, so the output might not sound AI generated to you, but we'll see how the AI detectors fare against this. So this is the text ChatGPT came up with, and now I'm going to head over to Pangram Labs. I pasted the text on Pangram Labs and clicked on check for AI, and this is the result I got. Pangram Labs believes this document is fully AI generated, and we got a score of 100% in this case. Let's see if Claude fares any better in this case. I gave Claude the same prompt, write a 300-word essay about growing up in India as the single child of a middle-class household in the early 2000s. And this is what Claude came up with. Let's see if Pangram is able to detect AI in Claude's generated answer. So this is the text I pasted from Claude on Pangram Labs, and this is the answer I got. Again, there is a 100% probability that this text is AI generated, and Pangram Labs says we believe this document is fully AI generated. Can Gemini fool Pangram Labs? So this is the same prompt I entered into Gemini, and this is the result that I got from Gemini. Let's head over to Pangram Labs, and again I got the result that 100% of this text is AI generated. That is super useful, making Pangram a really powerful AI detector. You can head over to the link in the description of this video to check out Pangram Labs for yourself. But what about a humanized text? So my favorite AI humanizer is GPT Human because it can bypass most AI detectors. So I pasted the text from Claude into GPT Human and clicked on Humanized, and this is the result I got. So I pasted this text again on Pangram Labs, and this is the text that I got from GPT Human, but Pangram Labs was able to detect that this text is 100% AI generated, making Pangram a super powerful AI detector. What about actual human written text? So for that, I went to one article that I had actually written by myself. This is something I published at the end of last year. Basically a yearly review of my life and how it looked like in pictures. I pasted that text onto Pangram Labs, and you can see every line is highlighted in green. Basically, it means Pangram Labs thinks 100% of this text is human written, and the verdict is we believe that this document is fully human written. So now let's look at the results for Pangram Labs. For ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, we got the result as 100% AI. Even for AI humanized text, we got the result as 100% AI. But for human writing, we got the result as 0% AI, making Pangram the most powerful AI detector on this list. Also powerful because it does not give us any false positives and it never fails to detect AI even when a humanizer is used. The next tool we are testing today is Winston AI. I pasted the same text I got. This is the text from ChatGPT. I pasted on Winston AI, clicked on Scan for AI, and then I got the result as the human score 0. Winston has detected this text as 0% human. The content closely aligns with patterns typical of AI-generated text. We are highly confident this material is produced using an AI language model. So Winston AI 1, ChatGPT 0. How about Claude? Let's check it out. This is the text generated from Claude. I have pasted on Winston AI. As we can see, all sentences are highlighted in red, very low human score, and the result is 0% human score once again. This is the text generated by Gemini. Same, we see all sentences are highlighted in red and then we get a 0% human score, thus proving that Winston AI can detect text generated by any known LLM that's out there. It's a super powerful AI detector. But what about humanized text? Let's check it out. I used Humolingo AI humanizer to humanize this text and we got the human score as 0%, making Winston AI a really powerful AI detector because it can detect AI in humanized text as well. And then finally, when I ran my own written text, my human written text against Winston AI, you can see every sentence is highlighted in green, meaning every sentence has a high probability of being human written, and the overall human score is 100%. The content closely matches human linguistic structures and nuances. We are highly confident it was written by a human. I love that. I love how powerful Winston AI is. So these are the results from Winston AI. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and humanized text all got a result of 100% AI, whereas actual human writing got a result of 0% AI. So both Pangram Labs and Winston are super powerful AI detectors. You can head over to the link in the description of this video to check out these cool AI detectors for yourself. Now let's check out Humolingo, which is one of the most forgiving AI detectors out there, should I say. So when I pasted the text from ChatGPT here, I got the AI score as only 1%. And then when I pasted the text from Claude here, I got the result as 23% AI. Then the text from Gemini, I got the AI score as 1% AI. And finally, the human written text, I got the result as 1% AI again. And then this is the humanized text from GPT Human. I got the AI score as 1% AI again. So for Humolingo, the test results are kind of misleading. It was not able to detect ChatGPT and Gemini at all, marking the AI generated text as 99% human. In case of Claude, it was able to detect 23% AI in the generated text. And in the humanized text also, it was not able to detect any AI in that. Even though I used a humanizer, I got the result as 99% human. In case of human writing, Humolingo was accurate, giving the text a probability of only 1% AI generated. So now let's compare the final results. Humolingo gave 1% to ChatGPT, 23% to Claude, 1% to Gemini, 1% to human writing, and 1% to humanized text. Winston AI gave 100% to ChatGPT, 100% to Claude, 100% to Gemini, 0% AI to human writing, and 100% AI to humanized text. And the results for Pangram Lab are the same as Winston AI exactly. So my final verdict, the best overall is Pangram. The strongest alternative to GPT Human is Winston AI, considering the pricing, the ease of use, and the intuitiveness of the UI. And the most forgiving AI detector is Humolingo. So my takeaway here is AI detectors are useful signals, not the final proof that your text is AI generated or human written. For that, human judgment is always essential. So now that we have come to the end of this video, I would love to hear your take on it. What do you think is the best GPT-0 alternative? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video useful or it aroused your curiosity, please don't hesitate to share it with your friends so they can learn something new as well. I'll see you again super soon with another video. Until then, stay awesome and keep hustling. Cheers!